welcome to our show, Newsroom. In this issue, we have with us Dr. Sandeep Mawa, who is the chairman of J&K Reconciliation Front. He'll be talking to us about issues of students who were attacked and harassed outside the valley, and also about Indo-Pak tensions. Welcome, Sandeep, to our show.
Thank you.
So you were addressing media, and you talked about Pulwama attack. You talked about Kashmiri students who were harassed and beaten outside the valley, and also you largely talked about Indo-Pak conflict. What you are going to do, how you are going making a return of Kashmiri students possible to outside states.
See, things should be very clear. We don't see, as a nationalist, I don't see New India in this shape. It was a very tragic thing that Pulwama happened. We all condoled it, irrespective of caste, color, and religion. Hindus, Muslims, Sikhs of Kashmir condoled it because death anywhere, be it the death of a militant, be it the death of the civilian or the army man or the soldier, whatever, it is condonable. It's very unfortunate that for election purpose or for political gains, BJP guys started beating Kashmiri students and very specifically Muslim students. It was very unfortunate. We don't coordinate ourselves with the new India in this way. Well, as this has to happen because election is on the way, and I've been told that the government is in a very dilemma that how to get back to power. So it is a power game. It's a power struggle. So you expect this, but the government of India and especially Prime Minister Modi should understand it's a very complex thing. It will have long-lasting effects. Beating Kashmiris who are already in stress. See, tell me what is the role of an ordinary Kashmiri? He has gone to Delhi, he has gone to Bangalore just to study or to enjoy his vacations. You cannot beat them like this. You see, understand there are 19 crore Muslims in India. You are creating a fair psychosis. How would you keep India united this way? So we tried our way. We requested government of India. This is not to be done this way. When this happened, the Kashmiris were attacked in Jammu. This was probably done by BJP because they want to polarize. See,
So you have some evidence through which you can.
see, evidence is something. It is not something documented.
Okay.
It's an understanding. See, polarization helps BJP. You should understand it. Anywhere BJP has been a gainer once they polarize it.
Okay.
Because once Hindus are together, they get to power. That is what their strategy is. But while doing so, for getting back to power, they should understand the larger interest of the nation. You cannot divide us like this. You cannot. It's a policy of the BJP to divide and rule. That's what they have been doing. We condone it. This is not the way we, as Hindus, as nationalists, support it. This is to be condoned everywhere, and we condone it. Whereas we tried our best when I was in Jammu. I have a showroom there. I could accommodate my 8 or 9 friends. I have a house in Delhi. I could accommodate six friends there. This is what I could do on the industry level. But I am quite thankful to people, Kashmiri Pandits and Jekti, who opened a langar. They started that langar food and all. And especially thanks to Kashmiri Sikhs and Sikhs India in Jammu. They support us. It's a good gesture. It has shown that India will progress collectively. You cannot polarize us. And this is not the way you should go. As a leader, India is moving as a world giant, as a superpower in 21st century. We don't, as a Hindu, don't analyze it this way. Aapne kaha, if you remember, when Modi was fighting the elections 2014, he said Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. Sabka Saath means not only Hindus, it means Sikhs, Christians, Jains, any minority. See, the gold standard of any great nation is the treatment it's meted to its minorities. They have to face the world.
So you agree that minorities are under stress in India?
Yes, definitely. It is basically the right wing is like that. If it had been Modi, it had been Advani, it had been anybody. The right wing is like it. It's everywhere. But we never expected attacks on minorities. That is not to be done. It is a shameful thing, and we condone it with all our bitterness. This is not we visualize India.
Now let's talk to the current situation that emerged soon after India and Pakistan started blaming each other, and also there was airstrikes, as we come to know through both the governments. So can you tell us what needs to be done right now?
See, you should understand that India is under stress. The government of India is under stress. They are in the year of electioning, and these things happen. You should understand it. But I would advise to the Prime Minister Modi and the government that this is not the right way. You have to talk. Even if you fight, you have everything. The back channel diplomacy has to work, and you cannot keep everybody's stake at whole. See, both nations are nuclear nations. Suppose Pakistan goes nuclear, what will be the status of the nation? Or India goes wild. So you have to keep your ego aside for some time. You need to give a dialogue a chance. And there are world bodies, especially Russia, China, America, UN have to play a very vital role because see, Kashmir issue is a deep pain issue. It has It's a world risk. It can be a catalyst for the world war. So UN needs to intervene. The superpowers need to intervene and settle it once for all. See, you have death and destruction here.
Okay.
Last 30 years, Kashmir is in trouble. You're not taking call on it.
Okay. As Sandeep talked, he was telling us that dialogue is the way forward. So, Sandeep, what's your party doing on this? What you are doing on this?
See, we had certain meetings with the Honorable Prime Minister, and I've been very clear and blunt. Always talk peace. See, Kashmir is a long pending issue. You need to show magnanimity and you need to solve this issue once for all. We understand that both the nations have their stake. At your convenience, you play. See, present crisis is because of the election year. I understand it very clearly. Being in politics for 5-6 years, it makes me that mature to understand it. Pakistan, if you remember the statement of Prime Minister Imran Khan, said that we are trying to talk to India, but Prime Minister Modi is not responding. So you should understand. And he also mentioned that once the election goes, they will start talking. Okay. You should understand you cannot risk people. You cannot risk the lives of people for your election or to being in power.
Okay.
You have to be magnanimous enough. You have to talk. Be bold. See, ultimately, the toothache for the India is Kashmir. Once Kashmir is resolved, you are the superpower. You're the next world power for the 21st century. That's what we're looking as Indian, as nationalists. We're looking in. Of course, Kashmir will fall in place. That's not that. But once you're not talking, you're not negotiating, how would things fall in place?
Okay.
Killing is no remedy. You kill either a soldier, you kill a militant, or a civilian. You tell me you are bleeding Kashmir. Kashmir is suffering. So you need to do some bold actions, not on the borders, but in the heart and minds of people of Kashmir. That's how you resolve it.
Thank you, Sandeep, for joining us here on this show. He talked about peace and dialogue in times of war. Both India and Pakistan need to heed the suggestion of people on the ground who are worried after tensions erupted between India and Pakistan. Thank you for watching our show. This is your host, Muazzam Muhammad.